Okay, and now our last crew member is, and I can't see again, I'm so blind, is, here we go. Let me just go from here, okay? Our last crew member is coming out. He's Lieutenant Commander Data, who possesses super strength and an incredible memory. Watch this.
That is not the correct port, sir. Sorry. You must hurry, Commander. The containment field has dropped to 16%. I'm trying. You need a bigger head. The field continues to drop, sir. Collapse is imminent.
Please welcome Brent Spiner. LeVar. And why isn't he here?
He's the only one working today. He's minding the shop.
He's minding the shop.
I'm minding the ship.
Minding the ship shop. That's it. And here you are, and nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Looking real.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's nice to be real.
And nice to see you smiling.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm actually a little nervous, and not because of you, because of them. Could they leave?
We'll just ignore them. Just talk among ourselves.
Hi.
Tell me. I'm sorry. Let me ask you, your part, you can't get older.
Well.
And you can't get what are they doing? And who is the doctor? Thank you.
She's the doctor.
I'm the doctor.
It's just sort of a makeup thing.
Yeah.
You know, in my own life, I am getting older, actually. I'm trying to avoid it, but I'm having no success.
What do they do? Do they say to you, watch your weight, though? Watch, like, are they very careful with you?
No, weight really isn't a major problem of mine. Age is.
Yeah, well. Yeah. What about emotion? Here you are smiling, you're warm, you're charming. How do you just keep yourself?
It's really not that difficult. This is an illusion, actually. I'm really a very emotionless human being.
Yeah.
So,
you had one time when you smiled, they were telling me.
Well,
when you had
laughed.
sex.
Oh, I smiled when I had sex.
Yes, in the episode.
Oh, in the episode.
Yeah, well, in the episode. Do you remember?
You know, that's not the part I remember, actually. I'm sure I smiled, though.
You're also a very gifted singer, which I find, and you love Broadway show tunes.
Well, yes. These are actually old standards.
Yeah.
They're not really from Broadway shows, but they're sort of 20s, 30s, 40s stuff.
Did you start out to be a singer?
No, I started out to be an actor, and became. Well, I wound up doing some Broadway musicals, and
what were you in?
I was in Sunday in the Park with George.
Oh, I saw you.
I know, I saw you too. You were in the audience. I kept saying, "There's Joan Rivers."
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And
saying the second act stinks. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Go on. First act was great.
I understand. I may have to work with those guys again, so I'm not going to say anything. But yeah, I remember seeing you in Schubert Alley afterwards, telling other members of the cast how good they were. I could go, Joan.
You walked right past. I said, you weren't. You weren't.
But yeah, I did that and Big River. And the biggest money-losing show in the history of Broadway, The Three Musketeers. Did you see that?
Yes, yes, yes. I go to I love theater.
Yeah.
Can you sing us a little something from The Three Musketeers?
You know what? I would love to. I would like to sing all three parts, actually. But I have.
Were you a musketeer?
I was a musketeer.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I was Aramis.
Did you get to keep your costumes?
Well, I kept the sword, but.
And the hat.
In the hat. Yeah. But, you know, actually, I have laryngitis at the moment.
That's okay. I won't push you.
Okay.
Let's go back, and then we'll all talk, all right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back in a second, and we're going to find out what really goes on behind the scenes at Star Trek: The Next Generation, so stay tuned. like the next generation. Were any of you Trekkies growing up?
Michael?
Yeah.
Michael?
Yeah, I watched the show. Of course, I was old enough to, in the 60s and everything like that, but I got to be a real fan in the 70s when they were in the reruns. And I could, you get to the point where you could what the show was about and recite all the lines just by listening to the first 30 seconds. When Kirk comes up and he's got a different wig on, you know what wig that belongs to. And,
what about, speaking of Kirk, William Shatner always was talking about how lousy the set was and how cheesy. Is it so? Or
No, we have great.
We have great.
Yours is great.
Great sets, wonderful props. They spend a lot of money and time with our sets. It's incredible.
You should come to the ship.
Sure. Well, Whoopi is my very good friend.
I told her she should be in an episode. I mean,
Absolutely, yes.
I'm ready. I'm willing.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, come on. I would like to be mean.
Yeah.
Mean is more fun, right?
Yeah.
Mean is more fun.
Robert.
What about, what's his name? Gene Roddenberry died, the creator. How did that affect? Did it affect the writing? Did it affect what's happening? Or?
No, it didn't, because the foundation that Gene had laid down in the first season was so strong that none of that has been disturbed, and we were so well established and clearly defined as characters. It was a horrible day.
That's...
Shocking day for all of us.
it was just like, just like he was there and then he was gone.
Yeah.
It was very strange, like an emptiness, sort of sense of loss, but it wasn't the service that they had for him.
It was brilliant.
Was really a lovely service. I mean, it was really pleasant.
Tell him the Bradbury quote.
Is he? All
It
right.
was a great quote. Well, Ray Bradbury talked about the fact that over the years, people have confused him with Gene Roddenberry.
Yeah.
And he autographed, through the years, had signed a lot of autographs, Gene Roddenberry. And he said that he was certain that in time, people would still be coming up to him and saying, Mr. Roddenberry, I thought you were dead. And he would say, no, I'm still alive. And I just thought it was great.
That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's very touchy. Let's go to commercial. When we come back, I want to find out, you go in all different centuries. I want to find out if you could have your choice, which century you want to go into. Okay? We'll be back in a moment, so please stay tuned.